Well, you're 9 practices into it, so I'm sure you've solved all the problems on the offensive side of the ball.
Most of the world problems. We start with the world problems, so we've been working on hunger, poverty, inflation. So once we get those, this is Notre Dame now. It's a little bigger picture than just football. We're more well-rounded than that. So, what was the question?
I know you're not concerned with outside perceptions. You can't be, but there is
I'm definitely not, just so you put that on the record.
Yeah, okay.
Again, if you want. I'm all for just so the whole world knows that I really don't care what they think.
This is a question about Tommy Rees, naturally, but I mean, there's the perception that the young quarterback that makes mistakes will continue to make mistakes throughout his career. Through your experiences, although I know you've been on defense quite a bit here.
I coach a kid at Grand Valley named Cullen Finnerty, and he had a stretch his sophomore year, and he started for coach as a freshman, and coach protected him pretty good and won a national title with the freshman quarterback, and then coach left and I became the heir apparent, and there was a stretch in his sophomore year where we lost back-to-back games and he threw 9 interceptions in 2 games. And the whole world was obviously calling for his head when we weren't used to losing very much, and then we lost back-to-back games in the regular season, which was pretty unheard of for us. And the kid threw 9 picks, so was it his fault? No, but he was a major part of it. I mean, we never point the finger at one guy, but when a kid throws 9 picks, he certainly had to take a share of blame. Well, the whole world wants him out of there. We felt like, hey, we have to coach this out of him or we're going to keep losing. But he has the ability, and he cared, and he was smart, and it wasn't translating to the field. And,
So how does that apply to Tommy Rees? Can Tommy Rees do the same thing?
No doubt. Any kid can get it. There's any young player, and he's played a lot of football, but he's just a sophomore, and any young player can continue to improve the game and should. I've never seen a sophomore that carried that wasn't a much better player as junior and senior year. And some kids don't play till later, so they maybe don't rear its ugly head on the field, but then sometimes kids have to play. So I expect him to be way more consistent than he was his first 2 years. So that would be the goal.
Is he showing that?
Yeah, he's starting to. Yes, he's starting to. So everybody wants to rule him out of it. It's like, hey, we're going to play the best guy that gives the best chance to win. We don't know that guy is yet. If we did, we declare it. It would be better for the football team to declare it. Everybody can rally around one guy, and everybody can start to figure out their roles, but it's still going to be a while.
And where's Andrew Hendricks in this whole process? Where's his head? How much progress has he made in 9 days?
I think he's making progress. I think I've been impressed with his ability to see it, muck it up, and then come back and not do it that way again, which I was concerned from looking at him from the outside in. Was he a guy that just couldn't see the field and just kind of sometimes threw it right to the other guy because he wasn't seeing it, obviously. He wasn't choosing to throw it to the wrong guy. So I'm like, sometimes you don't see the field, and where, to me, if he's making a mistake now and then we run the same route against the same look, he's not. He's putting the ball where it needs to be.
What about Everett? Everett, when he mucks it up, how does he then respond?
His is different. His is paying attention to the details more. He sees the field. He probably has a little more natural feel than, say, an Andrew, but his is the attention to detail, whether it's ball security, whether it's just sticking with the read. Like, I know the read, but you got to stick with it. Like, there's a time to ad-lib and make something happen, which he has, and even Andrew has that ability to really do some things out of the pocket, but there's also time to stick with the plan and not, make up stuff.